Is it working? Okay. Hi guys. Welcome back to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We are still living with Babushka over here, who saved us after we barely escaped those bandits. And yeah, it seems like we are healing, and we've met up with her lovely daughter.
Good wife. I'm Sir Hans Capon of Lifer,
Yes,
Lord
Sir
of
Hans.
that is.
What is that indicator again? I keep forgetting. Is that being dirty or something? Um, player. No. We're good with nourishment for now. Statistics, buffs, damaged armor. Yeah, or we literally just picked up random junk from the bandits. Her daughter has arrived. Oh, she has indeed.
Well,
She has
a little
awakened us
bit
this
though.
morning.
Basically, my.
Look at
Look
her.
who's finally up! Henry!
Heyo!
Come and join us!
Yeah,
Good
boy.
morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine!
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm
Nice.
grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time.
Ooh.
What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Aww. Yeah.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad, and when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Yeah.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice.
Oh,
But
she has the
thing I
bow.
want to know is,
I saw the arrows
how did
upstairs.
it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count.
Nah.
Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever.
Nice.
Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned.
Yeah.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanosh as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Townberg? What was that about then?
I don't remember that
The
one.
foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Oh, that
Under
one.
the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who are poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat! He got shot in the backside!
My upper thigh, actually.
Actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two.
We
as
sure
far as I
have.
can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail, and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trosky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
We don't
Not
have the
far.
message.
Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
We also
Jenna,
don't have...
I
We're
don't know
not
how to thank you
dressed
for all this.
Ah, but I do.
as a
Once we've
noble.
settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course.
All
And
right.
thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it
I
yourself.
believe that's
Thanks,
the
Helena. This'll come in handy.
Savior Schnapps
No doubt.
literally allows you
But
to
we'd better get
save
going now.
when you use
Hans
it.
is right. We're very glad we met
So
you.
if you want to like
and we're
quick
obliged
save,
to you for your help and hospitality.
you need to
God
use that
bless you.
item.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing art. And you
Yeah.
have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should
Oh yeah. Speaking of, we should probably
ever find
eat.
yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you.
I guess we can eat from here. We have a bunch of apples, some cheese, a carrot, onion. Mm. Mead. Did we drink all of it? Hey, Olishan, welcome, welcome. I want you to like. You're not wearing a pouch. Quantity.
Sir. Though I'm
You
not
got some
sure
Dutch
I could find the way
courage.
to Perkstein.
Oh boy,
Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
start to weaken you. Oh,
Sorry
oh
for
God.
coming late, Ma.
I think
got
we
held up in
drank
Troskowitz.
too much.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from
Madness
us.
Realm
But
episode.
I understand.
Cool.
Next
Alright,
time
we
I'll
didn't
come straight
drink
home,
too much.
so you're
It's
not on
going
your own
down
so
now.
much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing
Nice.
you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
Yeah.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to
Simple
us
life.
when it's something serious.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Burgau rousted them out, but I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
Sadly,
And
yeah.
there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskowitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
Ooh.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there
Nice.
on the cliff whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves.
Ah.
If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trosky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down.
Oh.
But that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin. See you soon,
Maybe
my
we
friend.
can get her. Get her running.
Good day.
Marigold. Ooh, St. John's Wort. I know this one. Hope she doesn't mind us grabbing a bunch of her plants. Alright. We should have eaten soup. I don't know why I ate like stuff from my inventory. It's just dumb. Conspicuousness 84. Yeah. I'm not really dressed properly. To St. John. St. John's Wort is need to raise up that gat being dead ass. Look man, I'm trying, okay? It's not easy when you have a gat this big. Give me a second, I'm eating. Jesus, these people. Here we are.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trosky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission, and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Ratai with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trosky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right.
Yeah.
They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trosky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth! Are you yanking my pizzle?
Yanking my
He's long
pizzle.
since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too.
Yeah.
But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Hey, gave us something for the road. Oh my god, even money! She wanted to hug her. Aww. Thank you, babushka. Really saved our ass, man. Last live stream. We'll be forever grateful. Hopefully not copyrighted music, but really cool. Itzuguna should hit the greedy as soon as possible. Man, they tried to hit the greedy, you know, last time and nearly got killed while doing it, so how about we don't? Although, it's also to be fair, if we didn't go into the pond and we were all armored up, we would have also been, you know, part of the ambush. And I'm not sure the two of us, you know, the extra manpower that the two of us brings would have been enough to fight against whatever that was. You are completely immersing yourself in the brain rot. Hello. I see. We look horrible. What? Oh my god, getting chased by a random dog. And that is the castle indeed. They were not wrong. It is close.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber.
Yeah.
I mean, that old crone got me on
Astray,
my
not a
feet.
fun experience.
But
Yeah,
I don't believe much in
know.
herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Well, no shit. Hello. They wouldn't like shoot us on sight the way we look.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
We don't have the message though.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
No one guarding it either. It's maybe a little bit strange. Oh, there we go. Oh!
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Yeah, I don't think they'll believe you.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The
Oh,
captain barely
shit.
escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Oof.
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Yeah, I went about as well as you could expect, considering medieval
What?
times.
The fuck was that?
What did you expect? It's before social media and ID cards. How would
So
you
now what?
confirm yourself?
There's only one thing we can do.
You've got my attention. Let's sneak into the castle. What plan is Sir Hans cooking up? I can only dread to imagine. Well, yeah, it has some very funny moments. Haven't you seen the first one in the on my channel? There's like this episode where we get drunk with the priest. And we do all sorts of like wild adventures.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Oh, Sir Hans is
This
not
is not far off.
good.
We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Yeah. It's not good with the low classes. Got wasted with a priest here
Was all
too.
that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Could be
I
a
expect they've had
close.
trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
And the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We could go back to Ratai.
So I suppose the best thing is to go back to Ratai and eat crow, eh?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughingstock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Take out the guards, it'll prove they're
Chin
not
up.
beggars.
We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Get your money up, not your fun. Yeah, we definitely need money.
Food. About bloody time.
I don't know what they were gonna...
Here we are. Gentlemen.
Hey.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Oh!
Cheers.
Yeah, Sir Hanush was raised as a nobleman, so he doesn't know what it's like to... Oh, shit!
From the pond.
Oh!
Of the one you gave us away for?
It is.
Wench! What I tell you?
Oh!
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who
Get
you
him!
are. Go to her!
Needs a new keyboard. I do indeed. My escape key keeps escaping.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Oops.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Health, lads. That's the most important
Uh,
thing. Enjoy yours while you
That is wounded.
there it is. We are also half drunk, so it's definitely
Him
not
and his men were attacked by bandits.
great.
Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it?
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
Yeah.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we, as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
She doesn't want to reveal that.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you.
Finally.
I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much.
Oh, God.
But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
She barely saw us in the water. Like, I don't think...
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. You'll be there.
Everyone respects open carries.
No, wait.
Well, we are technically open carrying. You know, the sword is visible.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Well, we know about the wedding. Probably would be good to get there. Huh?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work.
Oh,
You pair
God.
ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the
Classic.
pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
We got it, we got
We'll
it.
do it.
Glad
Jesus.
to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
Yeah.
You know I'm not one for wine. There'll be ale and all. Lordly weddings, a special occasion.
That's
What's
nice.
life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Thanks.
Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
True that.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet.
Huh.
But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about
So
it.
war is
And
draining
that
the
fella next to
manpower,
him is
which
Miller
means there's a
Graythorpe.
higher demand
He
for
needs
labor.
helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about millers.
What do they say
I've heard
about
things,
millers?
all right.
Well then, be careful.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Okay, the same is the reason why we have last names. Huh. How so?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
It's good to know.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
True, yeah.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
Second door.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that.
Oh, the
Here it
only
comes.
ripping I'll be doing will be in the next episode. Right, we'll continue on. We'll do the next one right away. In any case, hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, subscribe to see more. And I'll see you next time. We're going to make It Has Stopped Working. Bye-bye.